Salakia.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah, Esau and his useless devices. But without further ado, we're gonna get back into it. This is
Oh, you gonna do it?
yeah, I'm gonna start back. I'm gonna start back at the limitations.
I pick it up.
Okay, verse 7.
This is Lamentations chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities."
So our fathers have transgressed against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And by default, through our fathers, we are suffering because of what our forefathers did. They wanted to be hard-headed. They didn't want to listen to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So now we are born and we're bearing the iniquities of our forefathers. So we're in slavery because of them. We have been in a downtrodden state because of them.
Verse 8 of the Lamentations chapter 5, it says, "Servants have ruled over us. There is none that doth deliver us out of their hand."
So servants rule over us. We all know who the servants of the land is. The servants is Esau, and there's nobody that's going to deliver us out of this situation that we're in except Yahushua, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Marcus Garvey couldn't do it. Malcolm X couldn't do it. Martin Luther King couldn't do it. Barack Obama couldn't do it. Jesse Jackass couldn't do it. Al Sharpton couldn't do it. None of them couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? All of them, they could not do it. So the only way we're going to get out of this is by the hand of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That is the only way we're getting out of this. We're going to need that because ain't no man going to deliver us out of the hand, out of this what we're in, because it was the Lord that put us here. So it's going to take the Heavenly Father to get us out. You go ahead.
And 2/3 of our people think that too as well, man. I remember one time speaking with a gentleman, a brother. He was just like, "Yeah, man, you really think shit these we'll be able to get out of this condition we in under these people?" The W word, but hey, man, I'm like, yeah, you don't think we can? Hey, that's what the Lord Yahweh shot for. Shit, he gonna get us out of this condition, man. But our people don't have no hope. And they use sweet baby Zeus, but they really have no hope in that, man. They just say it because it's so fucking cliche that everybody say it. Our people are trend followers, so that's all pretty much it is, man. Oh, they saying it, so shit, I might as well say it too. But y'all know that ain't holding no damn weight, man.
No weight, like absolutely no weight. I grew up in Christianity, and to be honest, there was a lot of things that did not happen that I needed to happen. You know what I'm saying? For betterment of self. But all I would hear was, you got to pray, you got to do this. I was doing all that and nothing wasn't happening. It wasn't like you wasn't believing, because you was believing it because you didn't know that it was wrong at the time, so you thought it was right. But then when you find out the Lord showed you the truth, and Jeebus don't help you. It don't help. It do not help at all. It doesn't. It is what it is. It just doesn't help. Calling on idols and false gods don't do nothing for you. Look at Jake. Look at the house of consciousness. What happened to all those gods they believe in? Ain't not now one of them got them out of the situation that they in. But they still want to believe in Anubis and Aset and Isis and all these other stupid, made-up, heathen, ritualistic beliefs.
This is Isaiah 29:13. It says, "Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips to honor me, but have removed their heart far from me." So again, our people are being alienated from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua because they say they have a zeal for Yahweh, but not according to knowledge. So our people are still exiling themselves from the powers, man, by going after the precepts of men.
All right, verse 9 of Lamentations chapter 5. All right. It says, "We got our bread with the peril of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness."
So we literally Jake literally risked his life just to get bread. With the peril, he basically faces danger just so he can eat. Because of the sword of the wilderness. Esau is a sword. And we're in the wilderness. So it's really a danger. It's really a danger, and the only way you are protected is if you're protected by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and you must turn to him in order to be protected.
They say you got our bread with the peril of our lives. When you go to that word peril, with dangers, man, dangerous, evil, wicked, Hey, so with that being said, you know, hey, talking to a couple brothers the last couple of days, man, shit. Damn, hey, man, I gotta feed my family by any means necessary, boy. Shit, we gotta eat, boy. You know, hey, that's just how our people is, man. Shit, they're gonna get out here and get what they feel like they need no matter what. But not knowing if you have faith in the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, think not what we should eat or what we should drink or what we should wear, because these are the thoughts of the Gentiles, man. But if we stay kingdom-minded, all right, all those things are going to be provided towards us, you know. Sirach chapter 4, verse 28, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man. You know, hey, so you go into that word, strive, it means to fight vigorously. Fight your ass off for the Lord, for this truth, hey, you have nothing to worry about. Why? Because the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is going to be right behind you no matter what, man. We just got to uphold our end of the bargain, man. You know?
Verse 10.
Verse 10 of Lamentations chapter 5, all right? It says, our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. They ravished the women in Zion and the maids in the cities of Judah.
So our skin is like, it says here, it says our skin is black like an oven because of terrible famine. I mean, our people are lacking in substance.
God.
They're not able, like a lot of our people, they don't know where their next meal gonna come from because they don't pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for that.
God. And as we were just speaking on too, man, hey, they're lacking substance, like the brother said, man. Hey, and the main substance that they're lacking is the truth of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
God.
Hey, you know, because one thing about it, Scripture says, look at the generations of old, you know. Hey, Elijah, you know, hey, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua had ravens bring him food, man.
God.
You know, so what more for us in these times, all right? By this being the worst of the worst times ever that ever played out on the earth, man. According to Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7, Jacob's trouble, all right? So the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is quoted earlier, hey, think not what you should eat or what you should drink or what you should wear. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to provide that for us, man. You know, once again, we just got to stay kingdom-minded, you know?
And like it says in verse 11, they have ravished the women in Zion. That is both physically and spiritually.
God.
And the maidens in the cities of Judah, meaning our women are just as worst off as the men.
God.
Our women have suffered great atrocities as well.
God. And the spiritual part, all right, already happened, still happening. But that physical part most definitely about to come, man. We gonna have these Gerber troops walking around on the streets, man. As we were just talking about a couple minutes ago, Jacob's trouble, you know, it was brought up, you know.
Like I said again, ravage. That means to destroy something, basically. It just means to just run through it. And that happened in the times of slavery, doing Jim Crow and all of that. And guess what? It's going to happen again to our women. It's already happened to them spiritually. Just look at them. Look at the things that they believe in and what they do. The Jake woman stayed dealing with some horoscopes, and that is crap.
You know, I was just talking about this the other day with somebody, I forget who, but basically, man, hey, all women are nothing but whores, man. You get on here, you have no modest superior, all right, when you go into that word, modest, not wearing tight clothes and shit, and basically anything that show off the figure, man. So basically when you do that, you getting yourself, putting yourself up on the internet, you advertising that ass off to the other nations, also to our people as well, man.
Yeah.
So they look at you as something
To
more
be
than
taken.
what you hold yourself up so high to. All right, why? Because you get a lot of attention from it, all right. But yet it's just to be another notch on the belt, man.
And all it is our women think attention is value. Attention is not value. Like just because you get a lot of attention doesn't mean you're valuable.
So
you half dressed to completely naked. Men are gonna look at that.
And just like the brother said, you know, glad he said that, man. Men are gonna look at that, you know. For instance, those Gerber troops all around overseas and stuff, all around the world, when they get over here, man, best believe they see that shit. They
gonna want like the brother said, they gonna really want some hot girl summer, and y'all ain't gonna be with it. And so guess what? You're gonna get ravaged again. This is gonna happen again. But yeah, so our people are in a downtrodden state. They're not in a state of where they're supposed to be. And they look at the true men of the Lord as lower than them, but the true men of the Lord, the real men of the Lord that are preaching his truth, are actually being lifted up by Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, have been raised up. You got it?
This is Isaiah 13 and 9.
32.
32. chapter 32, verse 9, and it reads, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Hey, because our women are being careless out here, man. You know, they like the Aki was saying, they're wearing all these perverse clothing, you know, showing off their body, you know, and just making themselves shamefaced, man.
Shamefaced is to actually have respect.
Or
I would say the shamefaced is to have respect and honor to themselves, but our women are not shamefaced.
Right,
they're harlots in the streets, in the city. They walk about with stretched forth necks. They're haughty. You know, this is something that they prize themselves in, and they're not shamefaced. They're not modest. They don't wear the modest apparel as they're supposed to. You know, to cover up. To that shows respect and honor. And it shows that when a woman is covered up, it shows if anybody's looking at her, or a man that is, let's say he has a seeking eye, meaning he may be looking for a woman, a real man, when he sees that, he's going to be like, okay, this woman respects herself. And that's a plus for her. But a lot of these women, they think covering up and not being hoes, I got to say it like that, is bad. When really what they're doing is way worse than being respectful to themselves. So our women have been ravaged. This is a mindset that's been put within them. They have been ravaged mentally and spiritually. In slavery physically. And in this time, the Jacob's trouble to come, when it really turn up, they're going to get ravaged again. And that's going to be another physical thing.
So again, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall be ye troubled. Ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip ye and make ye bare, and gather sackcloth upon your loins. And so, hey, that time of trouble for these women is gonna be sorrowful for a lot of them, man.
Mm-hmm. And that's gonna cause what that is. 7 women should take hold of one man. That's what's gonna cause that to come into effect. Because they're going to see the men of the Lord are not being touched by what's going on.
Hey, they're going to see that woman's Liberace going out the goddamn window.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't say it
that there, and that's all the fantasy. That's all the fantasy. That's all that is. We're freed. No, you're not. You're still in bondage, and it's up here. It's in your mind. But you know, Esau, the master of disaster, he pushes this stuff. Let's continue.
This is Lamentations chapter 5, verse 12. It says, princes are hanged up by their hand. The faces of elders were not honored.
So our people, the princes, the upright of our people, the royal, we all royal people, but the princes are hanged up by their hand. The children, the faces of the elders are not honored. Our people don't even respect the elderly no more. They don't even want to look to the old, the ones that was here before them, for any instruction, or at least how to move around. But then on top of that, the elders or the elderly of our people, just because they have gray hair, they are unlearned as well, because they're not teaching. So our people are in a downtrodden state. So the younger generation can't learn from the older generation, because the older generation have been brainwashed with the BS, and they're teaching the BS. So it's just crazy. Let's run through these and get this over.
Verse 13. They took the young men to grind, and the children fell under the wood.
They took the young men to grind, and the children fell under the wood. They took our men and put us to work.
Gone. All right. Hey, shit, and that's gonna be turned right back on y'all, man. Esau, Moab, your Hamites, goddamn Hawaiians, Japanese, goddamn North Koreans, South Koreans, all y'all.
Oh, every last one of you heathen nations, man. Y'all got to pay for what you did. But see, because Jacob's in a downtrodden state, y'all think it's all good, you know.
Gone. Swedes, European, Edomites.
All y'all.
Gone. All right. It says 14. Gone. Verse 14 of Lamentations chapter 5. The elders have ceased from the gate, and the young men from their music.
So the elders have ceased from the gate. The ones that were once looked upon or looked up to within our nation in the days of old, they have ceased from the gate. They're not in their positions anymore. leading and guiding and teaching. Look at the older women. They don't teach these women in this day and age to do nothing but be straight up, to be hoes. Look at the older men in our nation. They old. How you gonna be a gangster granddad? You 50, 60, 70 years old talking about, oh yeah, I'm out here in these streets. You're not teaching anybody anything. You're just an old, gray-headed nigga, and it is what it is.
Hey, if I may add on and say, the elders have ceased from the gate. All right, what came to mind, man? Hey, you got Nate the Snake of IUIC. Don't even take his ass out in the highways and byways no more.
Don't go up into the gaps.
You know, hey, shit, hey, to the gates of the nobles. All right, even better, man. So yeah, he's definitely not in the goddamn gates, man. You know, so he's not out there presenting his body as a living sacrifice. All right, unto the Lord, Yahweh, some y'all was shot, man. Hey, so therefore he's being a bad example, man. If a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. All y'all ass is guilty by association, man.
For real.
So if y'all don't turn back and repent, all y'all ass gonna get fried, you know.
Come on. It says, the young men cease from their music. Look at it.
Hey, Con, the music, the song of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, they cease from the music, man. They don't continue within the works that was given to us. Why? For one, hey, as we just stated, hey, you got Nate the goddamn snake. All right. If he's not leading by example, how the hell the younger men go step up, all right, and do what's supposed to be given to them in their lot, all right?
How you gonna sing this song if the ones that's supposed to know the song ain't singing the song right? Ain't teaching the truth the right way.
Come on.
Verse 15.
Leading by example, man. Hey, you know. Verse 15 of Lamentations chapter 5, it says, the joy of our heart is ceased. Our dance, going to that dance, is turned into mourning.
God. So it says the joy of our heart is ceased, and our dance is turned in the morning. Our people, they're messed up. They're downtrodden. It's like ain't no joy. You can look at them and tell ain't no joy in their eyes.
Even though they out this bitch partying and whatnot, man. I was just thinking about this shit the other day, man. I had a sip to drink. Hey, man, liquor really nasty as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our people just drink it to get out of this reality into that false reality so they don't have to take heed to what the fuck going on around you, man.
Escapism. Escapism.
Oh, I got a precept too, shit. They can't.
What's good?
They can't escape these miseries and these sorrows, man. It's a judgment that's gonna come to them because they're not hearkening to the Lord, man. You know, that's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which is true Israelites of the Bible, man. You know, hey, we're the true princes that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has set up around the four corners, man.
We're the ones that's hanged up by our hands, hung on trees, killed, and all these different things.
This is 2 Ezra 8 and 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them, that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Go on, you got it.
So, just walking in great pride, man. Because the scripture says, pride is an abomination to the Lord, man. And pride wasn't given to men. All right, so
wasn't even made for men.
It was made for men. Come on, man. So, these great miseries, these great sorrows and distress is coming, man. Jacob's trouble. You know, we enter in at it right now, man. So, if you continue to walk in those ways, you're gonna be destroyed in those ways, man.
And then Jake, in the middle of the Lord, are telling and speaking and preaching and teaching and saying, but our people ain't listening. So Jake like to listen when he getting jacked up. That's when he want to hear what's right. After he getting the hell beat out of him, now his ears work, but it's too late by then.
Hard-headed, man. Like for instance, growing up, as some of us can probably heard, you gonna have to find out the hard way, man.
Exactly.
You gonna have to go through it yourself in order for you to learn. And that's 2/3 of our people, man. The same must know it after death by pain. Your ass don't get it now, you'll get it later, man. All right. Verse 16 of Lamentations chapter 5. It says, the crown is fallen from our head. Woe unto us that we have sinned.
The crown is fallen from our head, meaning we have fallen from a righteous place. Our people have fallen from royalty. And it says, woe unto us that we have sinned. Yes, woe unto our people because they are sinning. We have all sinned and fallen short. At one time we all went off as a nation, as a whole nation. All 12, we all went off. But our people in this day and age, they don't have that royaltiness about them. They still have the semblance or the energy or the traits, but as far as actually walking in that, our people have fallen a long way from righteousness. They have fallen from I'll say this: we have fallen from our heaven. We have fallen from grace.
Precept.
Come on.
This is Jeremiah 17:4. It says, "And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever."
Come on, man. Hey, and just like the brother Nakar was saying, man. Hey, shit. Hey, we all done, fell away from our heritage, man. But yet, hey, once you fall away from the Lord, hey, turn back and seek Him 10 times more, man. 100 times more if possible, man. Hey, why? Because shit, that's the only way out, man. You know, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is the way. You know, Proverbs 18:10, the name of the Lord is the strong tower, the righteous runneth into it and is safe. So who else or what else do we have to lean on in our time of tribulation and trouble, man? You know, in anything, man.
And according to Proverbs, there is no wisdom, nor understanding, or counsel against Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. There's nothing that stands against that. There's there's no other counsel or any understanding or knowledge or wisdom that stands against the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's why when you go back to verse 16, it says the crown is falling from the head. Why? Because our people, 2/3 of our people have no hope, man. You know, it says woe unto us that we have sinned. All right. So man, y'all have sinned. So therefore, what are we gonna do? All right. Just like Ezra said in second Ezra, man. Woe is me. Who shall deliver me in those days, man? You know, they have no hope. Our people have no hope, man. Why? Because shit, they know they sinned. They feel like they have no way out. All right, shit, this is the punishment that we're going through right now. We're telling you to turn back and how the hell to get out the situation that you're in, man. Seek the Lord while He may be found. Isaiah 55:6, man. All right, why? Because once that grace period is closed up, shit, there ain't no turning back then. It's too late. That's when second Ezra kick in effect. The same must know it after death by pain, man. You know, hey, that's why all of Israel is going to be saved. Because if you don't get it now, your ass gonna get it later, man.
Yeah, and just to go back again, it says the crown is fallen from our head. A lot of our people, this righteousness have been taken and hidden from them as well. And it says, woe unto us that we have sinned. Woe means destruction. Woe means a judgment for sin. And there is a judgment for sin. And ultimately it's death. Physical death. Spiritual and then eventually physical death. I'm going to read verse 17.
And if I may add on real quick, just like Meek Mill said, I don't give a damn how heavy the crown is, put it on my head, man. Because obviously if that crown is too heavy for you, the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, think otherwise, man. For one, He's not going to give you anything that you're not able to bear, man. So shit, you might as well strap up, lace up, and go and get to work, man.
But it says, for this, verse 17, it says, for this our heart is faint. For these things our eyes are dim, and for the fact that our people don't want to listen to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and have been downtrodden for not listening to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, their hearts are faint. They don't want to seek nothing because it's too much work in their mind. That's how they'll look at it. Jake, oh man, I ain't got time for that. But that's just showing the faintness of Jake's heart, you know. And it says, and their eyes are dim. I mean, now people can't see the truth. They can't see the way. They don't know where it's at. They can't see it. Even though the Lord has put His men out here, they still cannot see the way. Their eyes are dim. They can't see the truth. They can't see what's really happening and what's going to happen.
Go on.
Precept, you got a remark?
I did, but I was just gonna say because like our people, they're not trusting in the Lord, man. That's a key point, man. Our people are trusting in everything but the Lord's words, man. All right, hey, it's a great thing that the Lord has for us. We got covenants, we got the laws, we got, you know what I'm saying, the kingdom is coming, man. But our people want everything now. They don't want to wait for it, man.
Microwave syndrome.
But yeah, this is verse 18. It says, because the mountain of Zion, which is desolate, the foxes walk upon it. Meaning these other nations walk all over us. Our people are not in that grand state that they were once in. You know, we're in this lower state right now. We're in this low condition. And foxes, i.e. these other nations, you know, Esau in particular, they walk upon it, meaning they just treat our people any kind of way.
Precept. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 4. Matter of fact, I'm going to start from 3. It says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like foxes in the desert. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord. All right, and just like the brother read, man, in Lamentations chapter 5, verse 18, Shalaki, it says, 18. Because of the mountains of Zion, which is desolate, the foxes walk upon it, man. That's why you get all these false prophets going around. Hey, like the brother say, predominantly starting with Esau, seeking whom he may devour, all right? Because, hey, you know, like we were saying earlier, Creflo, Steely, Dollar, TD, Jakes, all right, they don't give a damn about our people, man.
Nah, they're the hirelings.
What they worried about? Feeding their damn pockets, man. Making sure they're fat with the riches of the earth. They don't care about closing the gaps, feeding many back to the marriage, all right? It says, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle of the day of the Lord, all right? So therefore, they're not even preparing our people for the battle of the day of the Lord, man.
And
so with that being said, like it says in Ezekiel 33 and 4, it says, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head, all right? So you guys are going to be accountable for that, man. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua set up prophets around the four corners of the earth, all right, for you to take heed to before that destruction comes, man. Always warning before destruction.
And even in that, Clef Yo Dollar, TD Fakes, you know, Osteen, whoever he is, and these other false prophets, they're also in a downtrodden state as well, because they're seeking escapism. That's why they're doing what they're doing, trying to line their pockets, because they don't want to be in